building an integrated online marketing plan. Now, let's look at the different channels and how they work for your company. First, let's go back and review. The most important thing we can keep in mind is the goal. What do we want to accomplish? Obviously, we want to accomplish more revenue. How do we accomplish that revenue? Is it through sales, subscriptions, leads? What do you do that provides revenue for your company? That is the first and foremost goal to keep in mind as you develop these assessments and the plan for more effectively marketing your company. So let's look at the channel resources. We have so many things available to us as online marketers, and this can be a burden, but it can also be a way of looking for potential opportunity online. Search engine optimization, blogging, using social media, of which blogging is a part, display ads, email, pay-per-click marketing. If you are an e-commerce site, you can take advantage of shopping feeds in the search engines. If you're a regional or local business or entity, you can take advantage of local listings. You can also market to people directly to have them come back to your websites for direct response or direct access to your site. If you are a retailer, maybe you publish a catalog where you direct people back to your site. Or you can also market your website through links on other websites, whether it's reviews, articles, public relations, or news, driving links on other sites in order to attract people back to your site to find the information they need. We have so many channels available to us, even beyond this list, that you might find opportunities that are perfect for your company and for your strategy. I find it helpful, though, to develop a report so that I understand which of my channels is bringing the most amount of visitors per channel, and understanding which channel develops the most revenue. So from this report, I can see that my organic search visitors not only are the most amount for any channel, but they also bring the most amount of revenue. And when I compare that to the efforts and the cost of search engine optimization, it's one of my most profitable channels. I can see that pay-per-click marketing, again, provides a significant number of visitors and a good amount of revenue compared to other things. My link building provides, again, a good amount of visitors, and the revenue is among one of the highest producing revenue. So my link building campaign, my content marketing is something that is valuable in terms of bringing in visitors and revenue. For email, it's about midway in terms of visitors. In terms of revenue, it's on the high side. But when I look at what my email campaign produces in terms of investment, it is my highest return on investment channel. And so that needs to rate very highly in terms of my ongoing marketing plan. Understanding which channel produces the most amount of visitors, the most amount of revenue, or actions that lead to revenue is critical in prioritizing the channels that are the most effective first, and then looking at your second tier of channels that aren't as effective but could be grown into effective channels. But it's vitally important to know the success of the channels in their current state and what they provide your company in terms of visitors and value. Once you're able to create that type of report and understand where your efforts are paying off now, you can start asking some good questions. Which channel provides the most new customers? And how does it do that? Which channel provides the most return visitors? Why does it do that? And how often do you communicate to existing customers? And what's the response by channel? If you're communicating to customers through Facebook, what's the typical response? If you're communicating to customers via email, What's the typical response rate or the click-through rate based on that? You see, once you can start measuring how well you effectively communicate to visitors or customers, you'll be able to understand the priority with which you need to center your integrated marketing plan around. This is the first step. So in your channel assessment, understand which of your activities is the most profitable, and then answer which of your activities take the most amount of your time. Obviously, the next question is, where do you want to spend more time? You see, when we understand which of our activities is the most profitable, and most of us are judged in our job performance in being profitable for the company. And so when you find what is profitable first, then you can more effectively prioritize where you can spend the most amount of your time for the most amount of return and profit for your company. And then everything will fall into place as you prioritize high-value activities first and low-value activities last. That's one of the steps, is just assessing all of the different channels that you have and all of the information and what's available to you. And now we're going to move into developing a clear message and a clear plan for your company.